Hello everybody, welcome. Today's episode, I am so excited. We are here at Fort Wilderness Resort and we are going to be doing HOOP-DEE-DOO Revue. I cannot wait. This is such a nostalgic resort for me. It has been a long time since I've been here. This is where we always stayed as a kid growing up, so I cannot be more excited to see HOOP-DEE-DOO Revue and kind of just revisit this awesome resort. It has been so long since I have been to Fort Wilderness. This is where I grew up. Like, this is where we stayed every time we came to Disney with my family when I was younger. If you don't know anything about Fort Wilderness has sort of like cabins and places like really nice like cabins that you can stay at, but they also have sort of hookups for RVs and campers and things like that too as well. But the thing about Fort Wilderness is when you get to the resort, you have to park out front, unless you're actually staying inside of the resort. You have to park out front, and then you have to take a bus to actually get back to the back where all of the sort of like the festivities, the food locations, the boat launches and all that stuff. You have to take a bus to get back there because this property is so huge. You really do need a car or a golf cart to get around. They actually have horses that you can ride. They have horseback riding here. It's just so funny because we actually did horseback riding when we were here. We're coming up on, you can see the golf cart, the main golf cart lot here where everybody parks when they go to their cars. I hope that's not the bus we needed to get on, although it just sounds like it broke down. Check out all these golf carts. This brings back such memories for me. This is very nostalgic. Oh, there's our bus, Pioneer Hall. I gotta hop onto it. They've got a couple of different buses that actually take you back there to Pioneer Hall, and they stop at different settlements. There's like a purple, yellow, orange settlement or whatever, but all of them eventually get to Pioneer Hall, which is where we're headed. We are on the bus, headed back to Pioneer Hall.
I've been on a Disney bus.
We haven't been on a Disney bus and I forget how cold they are.
That's good to me. I was kind of hot.
Oh no, I forgot my jacket. Oh man. I hope it's not going to be cold in that HOOP-DEE-DOO Revue Hall.
Please remain seated.
It's been a long time since we heard this too.
If you're standing, please hold onto the handrail throughout our journey.
I'm so excited though. I couldn't be more pumped. Da-da-da! We have arrived. I'm so excited to be here. This is so fun. This is just crazy to me. I haven't been here in so long. I can't say enough. So my family, we always stayed at Fort Wilderness. Now we stayed at the cabins. Back in the day, they were trailer homes. Like they were like aluminum siding, like trailer homes. And then as over the years, they've like upgraded them and made them. They put like wood, basically wooden siding on the outside of them to make them feel more like cabins. But they're basically still the same like size and structure inside. Obviously updated with more modern decor and better amenities and things like that. But I just love this place. We always stayed in the cabins, quote unquote. And one of the things that I will mention is if you stay here at one of the cabins, you have to get a golf cart. Like that's like for me, I wouldn't stay here if we didn't have a golf cart. No way. There was like a couple of times we stayed at Fort Wilderness and like the availability of golf carts was limited. So sometimes you would have to like wait a day or two to actually get a golf cart after you checked in. And those days were always the roughest. Now you can actually park your car next to your cabin. But then the problem with that is that your car, there's no parking for the car back here at Pioneer Hall. There's only parking up at the front. So essentially, if you wanted to go to the parks, you had to drive your car to the front and then park somewhere out there and then get on a bus to go. If you left your car at the cabin, then you would actually have to walk to a bus stop, take the bus to the front, then get off that bus and then get on a different bus to actually go to the parks. Unless you were going to like the boats that take you over to Magic Kingdom. So the golf cart just made it so much easier because you could actually get all around the property. The property is so big you need a golf cart to get around, or some sort of like scooter or something. Because the pools are going to be far away from your cabin. It's going to be a long walk. The trading posts, there's a few trading posts throughout the property, which is where like some like groceries items and things like that are. And then Pioneer Hall, which is like where the main dining facilities are. There's a couple of different places there. They're all really far away from the cabin, so you really have to, and you can't drive to these places, so you really need to have a golf cart. I can't say it enough. So if you're thinking about staying at Fort Wilderness, I highly recommend budgeting in the price of the golf cart with your room to be comfortable and feel like you can afford it easily. I would definitely account for that. I don't know how much they cost anymore. Way back in the day, they were like $40 a day in addition to your actual room cost if you wanted the golf carts. So highly recommend it. But man, this is just so crazy. We're waiting for our HOOP-DEE-DOO review show to start. We've got a little bit of time. I want to head into this trading post. I don't think I've been in this trading post since I was like maybe 14 or 15 years old, maybe. Maybe like 16, I feel like, was maybe the last time that we had stayed here. I've never actually stayed over where the RVs and the campers are. It's not too far away from this area. We've always done the cabins, but I want to check out the trading post. I haven't been in here in so long. Just the smell. The smell in here brings back memories. Cute little trading post. This is, now, I'll be honest, I love to eat. If you couldn't tell, I'm always about food. And so coming to the trading post was like my number one like activity when we were on vacation. I could not wait to come to the trading post and get like a snack. My sister and I would actually like rent bicycles, and we would like hop on the bicycles. Mom and Dad would give us money. We'd head down to the trading post, get some food, snack on it. One time we actually tried to get the tandem bicycle. That was the worst mistake we ever made in our life. Don't ever get a tandem bicycle. They are not fun. They are extremely hard, extremely difficult, very uncomfortable, dangerous. Yeah, don't ever do a tandem bicycle. Over there by Pioneer Hall is the Trails End restaurant, which I feel like the restaurants over there like Trails End remind me of like Cracker Barrel. Like it just has like a Cracker Barrel feel. It's all like very wooden, and they've got like hearty home style meals in there and breakfasts and things like that. Did I say breakfasts? Is that a word? Breakfasts? I don't know. But that's what this place feels like. So if you like Cracker Barrel and like the vibe of Cracker Barrel, then you would love Fort Wilderness. Oh my gosh, I see tetherball. Oh my gosh, I forgot that they had tetherball down here by the beach. Now I'm getting even more excited. I forgot we used to come down here and play tetherball all the time. So there would always be other kids playing. There's actually other locations where there's tetherball too, not just down here at the dock. But I'm pretty good, so I would usually win most of the time. I want to play tetherball so bad. But we have to head to our dining reservation now. They just buzzed us. I gotta play by myself. Got it. Yeah, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. And that's the game. Man, I took my opponent down like it wasn't even there. One of the things that they don't have anymore, that I've noticed, just they don't have in the lagoon much anymore at all, is the little water sprites they used to have. You used to be able to rent little individual boats that were literally for 2 people or 1 person, and you could rent them and drive all around the lagoon in front of the Magic Kingdom. They don't have them anymore. I guess they didn't want all that gasoline and stuff going in. Maybe it was dangerous. We just didn't have the safety precautions back then that we do nowadays, folks. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But yeah, I kind of miss that. I feel like that was a fun thing to do, but they don't have them anymore, because I would totally do it right now. Just a quick scan of the dock. This boat right here will actually take you over to Magic Kingdom. You can also take boats over to some of the other resorts from Magic Kingdom, so you can kind of get around. And then once you're at Magic Kingdom, of course, you can hop on the monorail and go to the other resorts as well, and to Magic Kingdom or Transportation Ticket Center. So a quick scan of the map here, you can see how big this is. Like down there at the bottom, that was where we came in, the entrance, and then we're all the way there at the top where it says Pioneer Hall. This place is just humongous. There's so much stuff here. There's the golf carts over there, golf cart parking lot. There's other golf cart parking lots over there. There's also bike racks right here. So you can rent some of the bicycles here. They've got bicycles you can rent. You can also bring your own bicycle, chain them up. Bicycles are a great way to get around as well. If you don't want to do the golf cart, you could also do bicycles, but I recommend the golf cart because it gets really hot. And biking around everywhere, yeah, it's not the best. Right in here you can see Crockett's Tavern, beer, wine, and cocktails. They actually have a window right here where you can just kind of grab an alcoholic beverage and go. One of the best things about Fort Wilderness is it's so spacious and it's also quiet. There's lots of like quiet areas, lots of places you can just chill and relax. So if your idea of a great vacation is just relaxing, so maybe coming to Disney and going to some of the parks where a lot of the hubbubaloo and the action is, but you like a lot of downtime and relaxing and being like in nature, this is definitely that resort to go to. I've got family members who are very much like they're country, I just call them country folk. I don't know what else to say about them. Like they love to live out in the country and just like that slower pace of life. Like this is the perfect resort for them because it's I mean, take a look at it. It's just like nature. I love it. I love it here. But I'm a city person though. I'm not a big fan of like just hanging out in nature, but there's something about this place. It just gets me in my feels. I think it's because this is where we always stayed growing up. The last time I was here, it must have been when I was thinking about it. I must have been 16 because I remember always wanting to drive the golf cart. When every time we stayed here, I always wanted to drive the golf cart. Me and my sister, we'd always want to like go places, but we couldn't drive the golf cart. We had to walk everywhere or ride a bicycle or had our parents take us somewhere on the golf cart. And I just remember thinking like, I can't wait until I'm old enough where I can drive the golf cart myself. And the funny thing is, by the time I was able to drive the golf cart myself, I was already driving a car, and then the golf cart kind of lost its luster at that point. But I just remember that all growing up. I was like, I can't wait till I can drive the golf cart and go wherever I want. But then I'm pretty sure I remember staying here when I was actually able to finally ride the golf cart, and it was so much better. And we just had like a great time. So we are about to head into the show in a few minutes, and I'm just curious, who's excited to go in to see the show?
I am. I don't remember anything, honestly.
I'm excited to eat.
I'm starving.
I'm starving.
All I smell is fried chicken right now.
I know, it smells super good.
It's making me really hungry. So Nick, you've never done it before, right?
This is my first time.
Never done it? Max, have you done it?
Yeah.
Do you remember it at all?
Yes,
Well, Max
he
is
doesn't
over there on the
remember
other
it,
side of the
Yeah,
video.
if I
He's
don't
like,
remember
no.
it, he definitely doesn't remember.
he has. They were little.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna remember it real quick when we get in there, and I cannot wait to eat because I'm starved. So we'll get your impressions after we see it. You have to tell us what you think, if it's worth it. And we are in, and I couldn't be more pumped. I am so hungry, and I forgot that there was already food on the table as soon as you sit down. I'm trying to get... That's Max, and there's Max.
You asked for that.
We got delicious... We have some like amazing looking salad, which I'm about to just dive into like you've never seen before in your entire life. And is that cornbread?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, the cornbread and butter looks delicious. The coleslaw looks good too. I probably don't eat much of the coleslaw, honestly, because there's so much more food coming and I don't want to fill up on all the extras, but
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. How is the cornbread?
Delicious. It's sweet, isn't it? It's sweet cornbread.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's really good.
Good.
I'm sorry, did you just say sweet cornbread? I'm not a huge cornbread fan, but when I am a huge cornbread fan, it's when it's a sweet cornbread. And Max almost just knocked his entire cornbread on the ground just now.
And you just dropped a bunch of crumbs.
Yum. Oh, yeah, well, whatever. Let's do it. I gotta eat.
Look at the drinks are in little mason jars, little kind of smaller mason jars, but they're cute.
Oh no, the cups are cute. Huh?
They're very cute. I don't know. I just had some of the cornbread. It's so good. What do you think? You liked it, right?
Oh, I loved it. But I don't want to fill up on cornbread,
Me too.
so I stopped eating it.
I need to stop. The salad was good too. It was like a creamy Italian or something on the salad dressing. I don't know what it was.
The tongs were the hardest working tongs I've ever tried to use.
Oh no, they really were.
Like they're not actually. It's like they don't like tong tongs.
They don't. I literally tried to get. I tried to get salad 3 times before I actually got anything on my plate. And then it's funny because right after I did, Max tried to get salad on his plate, and he got it on the table. And it took him multiple tries too. And then he said, these aren't tongs. These are like those things that you use to like strengthen your grip.
It really is.
I'm like, that is what they are.
That's us.
Yeah, we're mighty sorry to bust in late like this.
Sure hope we haven't kept you. We were held over at last engagement.
And then the stagecoach broke down. You know how those things...
Oh, you don't have to be so long-winded, Miss Laura. We got a show to do. Hey, Casey, fire up that arc. Yeah! Musicians, if you please. Come on, folks.
Your hands, stomp your feet, join in, hand, go, go.
Let's raise it. It's so much for coming. We got fun for you. Just relax and sit us all enjoy the show. We're sure to make you stop. Time to go. We'll do some fancy music and sing a song. If you know the words, then sing along. Let's raise it together. Let's have a good time tonight. Yeah! Oh, we'll have a good time tonight. We got some banjo picking. Sing a song, the side of town. We got some keyboards to play. It's just a thing to make you sing, to make me sing. Oh, let's raise it together. We'll laugh and you can holler till the night is through. Some singing and some dancing that is hard to beat. But we're living a time with a fancy beat. Time to get a moving, so let's start the show and say a big old hoop-dee-doo. How it goes? Let's raise it together. And let's have a good time tonight. Yeah! Oh, we'll have a good time tonight.
A lovely lady, full song. Won't you greet Miss Flora Long?
La 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 la.
Yahoo! Hoopty, 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 doo.
Here's a friend that's full of hope. Say hello to 6 years
Here
old.
comes you got some cornbread in your beard.
Yahoo! Hoopty, 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 doo.
Lots of hoots and laughs for you. Won't you greet Miss Dolly True?
Yahoo! Hoopty, 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 doo. Our friends are a singing dandy. Here's Jim Handy.
Howdy, folks, and a big hello. Welcome to the show.
Yahoo! Hoopty, 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 doo.
Lizzie, Step, and Lana's there. Our song and dancing Johnny and Claire. All right, now. Here we go.
Yahoo! Hoopty, 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 doo.
Whoa, here we go.
Relations set and ready, so let's start the show. We'll sing and dance and holler, here we go. Yahoo! Let's raise her and talk a hoop-dee-doo, and we'll have a good time tonight. Yeah! Smile and laugh and sing and dance and
Really doing
hoop-dee-doo, and we'll have
has arrived, and it looks awesome. Yum. There's so much food on this table now that I don't even know what to start on. We've got fried chicken. We've got barbecue ribs. We've got macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes, and like these home-style baked beans. You're gonna be rolling me out of this place, I ain't gonna lie. How is it? Has anybody eaten any of it yet? What do we got?
I've had a little bit of everything so far. It's all good.
Have you had a rib?
Well, yeah, everything but a rib yet so far.
These mashed potatoes are busted.
They only sat the food down like a minute ago and it's already been massacred. Yum. Honestly, so far, all the food's been amazing.
Are you doing okay? Do we want more mac and cheese and mashed potatoes?
Mashed potatoes.
Just the mash? Okay, I'll be right back.
Thank you.
We're already ordering more food. Like it was literally, we've been here for like, the food hit the plate like 60 seconds ago, the food hit the table, and we've already ordered more.
There's ribs in my teeth, so that's why I'm like doing this.
Yeah, I haven't actually tried the rib yet. I haven't tried.
Rib in my face.
I haven't tried the rib yet because because of that exact reason. Like I'm gonna be like picking stuff out of my teeth for the next 10 minutes. Was it good though, the rib?
Yeah, but it's hard to.
Do you want the barbecue sauce?
I did taste the barbecue sauce and it tasted really good. It's like as I shove food in my mouth. It's like a smoky flavor barbecue sauce. Like a sweet, smoky flavor. I don't know, I love it. What do you think of the mac and cheese?
I loved it.
I think it's really good. Nick and Weena are like mac and cheese connoisseurs. You guys like Chick-fil-A, right? Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese, how is it? Compare it.
I don't think anything will beat Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A to me is better, but that's because it's like baked and it has like a crust on top.
Yeah.
But that one is really good.
As you can see, we're fancy eaters. We're like Chick-fil-A better.
Right. Yeah, we're like,
You like what you like.
I mean, it is what it is. Chick-fil-A got some good mac and cheese. I don't know what else to say about it. But I really do like this. This fried chicken I like it a lot. It's actually really good. So far, everything that we've had has been delicious. It's all very home style. I think the ribs are cooked pretty well. I mean, they're not like fall off the bone ribs. They're more like the tough. I don't know if they're beef or pork ribs. I'm not 100% sure, but the barbecue sauce is really good. And the fried chicken's really good. It's seasoned well. It's cooked well. It's nice and juicy. You get a lot of different selection. And we already got more fried chicken because we crushed it. And we got extra mashed potatoes because the mashed potatoes are like home style with a little bit of the skin in it. For people who don't like skin in their mashed potatoes, you might not like these, but they're pretty good. Mac and cheese is good. It's like a little bit runnier mac and cheese than like thicker mac and cheese, but it's really good. I love the flavor of it. And baked beans are just kind of like the baked beans. I think they're pretty decent. I think my favorite thing is the fried chicken and the cornbread.
Same.
Yeah, that's what everyone's saying so far. So far, the fried chicken and the cornbread is money.
All right, stand up, Trish. You come here. You stand right here. You're gonna demonstrate the sound a hog makes to all these people. Are you ready, Trish? You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's like a pig. It's like a pig. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oink. Trish, that's the sound a hog makes in a children's book. I want to hear the real thing, Trish. No, nobody's coming to help you, Trish. It's just you and me. It's you and me, just you and me and 300 of your closest friends. Trish, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sit down, Trish! The way I see it, it looks like this. Either you ain't or either you is. His crew blew up with a swag. Folks, how about a hand for the hog? Thank you. Woo! 6-foot slow goes and Trish.
my goodness, that was so good. The strawberry shortcake came out and it was bussin'. Did anybody like the strawberry shortcake?
Yes.
Yeah, it really was.
Look, we went to the strawberry festival, people. We went to the strawberry festival, and that strawberry shortcake was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way better than
Way
the ones we had at the strawberry festival. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
By a long shot.
And the two boys there, I think they had a lot of pent-up energy by the end of the show. So when those little washboard things came out, they were going for the gusto. Wow, they were. I mean, it was getting
I
pretty
feel like
rowdy
HOOP-DEE-DOO
in there.
Revue has never heard that noise before. Ever. I think that was the first time they ever heard that.
They were taking it to it. So anyhow, that was so good. The food was good. Entertainment was fun, great. I had a lot of laughs. It's so good. I wasn't sure if it was going to be exactly the same. It was a little bit different, mostly the same as it used to be. Just as good. Awesome food. Awesome fun time. So everybody have a blast?
Yep.
Yeah.
It was worth coming, right? Worth? It was awesome. All right, well, thanks again for joining us, everybody. It was such a blast. Highly recommend doing HOOP-DEE-DOO Revue. Don't miss it. It's an awesome dinner show here at Fort Wilderness. Thanks again for joining us. Until we see you again tomorrow, the Noble Way
Is the easy way.
Bye-bye, everybody.